'Twas the night before Pasadena, when all through the hall not a student was practicing, nor a director on call. Some snares and some quads were up on the shelf, in hopes that the floor would be cleaned by an elf. If one were to search in the lockers therein, they'd find they'd been emptied, cleaned out, and barren. The guardroom was vacant, the director's office too, and the tuba room, the practice rooms, and even the loo. Where had they gone? Was it just a vacation? Did no one want to hear their thundering notation? Were the students all nestled and snug in their beds? Chances were no, because of what was ahead. You see, these little Trojans had been practicing a lot. Long hours in the cold, the wet, and the hot. Around long tracks and fields made of green, they marched back and forth for a parade not yet seen. You see, Lassiter had been picked, the 5th time I've been told, to march with the roses, a wonder to behold. Out west they would travel, ahead tally-ho! On Southwest, on United, on buses they would go. So they packed up their trailer, which they fondly named T-Rex, with instruments and equipment in a geometry complex. And this trailer would be conducted by drivers extraordinaire, some 2,000 miles that few would ever dare. And back at home on this eve that was already mentioned, students were restless with the trip and its tension. They thought of the days they'd be at Disney and Universal, seeing Hollywood and the pier, and oh yes, more rehearsal. So they tossed and they turned on this night pre-Pasadena, 'cause on January 1st they'd be in the National Arena. But as they drifted off into what would be short slumber, their minds were at ease when they knew to remember that spirit was among them, both alive and strong, and tradition had gotten them this far all along. And excellence was what they practiced each day, and eyes with pride is what kept them to stay. You see, Trojans aren't born, and there's no place you can buy. They're made from hard work, long hours since July. And James and Jeff and Kimberly and Mike and Joel and Nathan and Moulton quite nice. And the staff and coaches and volunteers galore gave of their all to help make this corps one of beauty and strength, a unit, a team, the top of the top, the cream of the cream. It was tough going in the hot summer sun, but the result is this honor they've honestly won. So hear us exclaim as your planes fly out of sight, safe journeys to all, may it be a delight.